how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing very well. It's been a hot minute since I last posted on this channel. So as you can see from the title, this is going to be something that I've wanted to do for quite a long time. It's got to that stage now where I wouldn't say I don't feel happy, I just don't feel content in myself at the moment. I used to be like a twiglet. I used to be thin, quite thin actually, to the point where I actually thought I looked ill. My face was all drawn in, you could see like my ribs. It didn't look, to me, healthy. But then I used to smoke, which I know's bad, but they do say that when you smoke, it sort of acts as a substitute for when you're feeling hungry. And I smoked for about, I'd say more than 10 years. I'm nearly 38, maybe a little bit longer actually. I'm not too sure, but I did stop in the middle for about 8 years. And then I started again, which I know was not the greatest idea and was really, really bad. So it's now got to that point where I feel I need to do something, and this is, as you can tell by the title, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to document as much as I can my weight loss journey. So it's going to be starting today when you watch this video. I'm going to be going to Slimming World. I've never tried it, I don't know what to expect, but I'm going to go and give it a go, see what it's like. I want to try and do this weight loss program maybe without doing any kind of exercise, and just lose weight by eating, but healthily. So yeah, I'm going to try and do it like that, because I work full time, and where I work, by the time I get home, I don't necessarily always have the time to go to the gym. I know they say you should always make time for, you know, a workout or whatever, but I'm on my feet constantly all day. And what with this hot weather that we've been having, where it's been really, really warm, I know it sounds gross, but I've been sweating a lot. Obviously I've been keeping, you know, I don't know what that was, but you know, like fresh and smelling nice and everything else. But I genuinely believe through this hot weather that I might have lost a little bit of weight. There's some things that I've put on and it's like, oh, that feels a little bit loose, or, you know, like, I mean, to be perfectly honest with you, I've just uncrossed my legs because I'm sitting on my footstool at the moment, and I've just uncrossed my legs and my legs are wet. So it just shows you how warm it is. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. But not only am I going to do it through telling you guys, I'm also writing it down so that I can keep track and everything else. So I'm writing it in this, which I'm going to class as my weight loss journal, so to speak. Very funky design of a book. I like this. If anybody is interested in these, they were from a shop I got in Westfields in Stratford. The shop, I don't know if you can see it, but the shop is called Typo. Brilliant shop. Like, if your kids are going back to school or to uni or college or anything like that, They do like notepads, bags, pencil cases, laptop bags, all that kind of stuff. And these, although they're not very thick, these were £3, £4, £10. So I got all three the same. But if you buy them individually, they're £3.50, and they're just lined pads, A4 lined pads. So I'm going to be writing my weight loss journey in this. So I've already started. So if I just get you, and the good thing about these as well, if I do start losing weight and you know everything else, there's like a little pocket in the front just there where you know you can get like your lost half a stone and lost a stone and all that kind of stuff. I know people that have been to Slimming World in the past and they've got stickers and certificates and badges and blah 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 blah. Anyway, so I've just had my lunch and I've just wrote down everything that I've had today so far. So if I come a little bit closer, like I say, I'm sitting on this footstool. Any more closer and I'll be on the floor. As you can see, I've started with week 1, and then over in this corner I've got today's date going on to Friday's date. So then I've got here starting weight, which when I go to Slimming World tonight they'll tell me and I can put it there. So then you've got Monday here. So this is everything that I've had today. I've got dinner down there because obviously I haven't had my dinner yet. I think we've got chicken, but I'm not too sure what else we're having with it. You know, and that's the other thing about Slimming World as well. You know, everything that you eat doesn't have to be, you know, low fat this and low fat that. And, you know, oh, I'm just going to eat bananas for a week and see. Don't. Because once you start treading on that kind of territory, it's not good. And it then becomes a very, very slippery downhill road. You don't want to make yourself ill while doing this. So that's why I've decided to document it on here and to write it down. So that I know, I'll be like, right, okay, so that was week 1. I'll try and eat something else for week 2, week 3, week 4, blah, blah, blah. So, getting back to this, there's today, Monday, and then for breakfast, I had 1 coffee with 2 sugars and coffee, I can't even speak, coffee whitener. So, coffee whitener, if anybody doesn't know what that is, it's called Coffee Mate. So, it's a substitute for milk. It's just like, it's milk, but it's powdered milk. So you put like 1 or 2 teaspoons of that in your coffee, and then once the water hits it and you mix it, it turns into milk. I've not got the lighter version. I've just got the normal version. You know, Tesco's, Asda, Sainsbury's, Morrison's, they all do their own version, but Coffee Mate is the actual proper coffee whitener. Like I say, all supermarkets do their own brand, but I've got Coffee Mate, which I think is really nice. It's creamy, so it tastes like you've got cream in your coffee instead of milk, which is really nice. I know it's probably not good for you, but like I say, you can't keep having low fat this and low fat that and whatever. Still eat normal, but just smaller portions maybe. I don't know. I'll find all this out tonight when I go to Slimming World. So that was for breakfast. And then for lunch, which I've just had, I had 4 times Ryvita, which I didn't write down, but they were dark rye. Really nice. So I had 4 Ryvitas with butter, just normal standard butter, and then I had cucumber, tomatoes and lettuce. with low fat French dressing with, what does that say? Oh, Sunbite. I can't even read. Sunbite, black pepper and sour cream crisps. You can get like the cherry, I think are they like dried sun ripe tomatoes or something? They're like the wavy crisps, but they're whole grain, so they're really good. Crisps, 1 banana, and I had a glass of water. So that's another thing that I want to try and do. I want to cut out the fizzy drinks. I want to cut out chocolate. I want to cut out, you know, full fat crisps and eat like, you know, low fat. But I've just contradicted myself, haven't I? I've had low fat dressing and low fat crisps. But as long as everything that you eat isn't low fat, because then your body's not getting the goodness and the nutrients and everything else that it needs. And now I've got wind. Great. And then obviously I've got dinner down there. Like I say, I think we've got chicken. I saw a packet of chicken in the fridge. I'm not 100% sure how we're going to do the chicken, because I think it's chicken fries. So they'll obviously be seasoned at some point. You know, there might be chips, there might be salad again, but whatever it is, I will write it here. So I'm gonna do sort of like week by week. It'll obviously go on to sort of that page, so that'll be all week 1, then week 2, yada yada yada. So I thought I would let you know, because obviously I haven't uploaded a video in a long while. I mean, the last video I did was my Primark haul. This was one of the items that was in that video, and I really like it. I really like it. I'll see if I can try and get up and show you. So it's a little bit creased, but I don't want to go. You know, it's nice and light. It's got buttons all the way down. You can probably see there. There you go. There's not much of a belly, because obviously this is covering it up. But I know that it's there. The other thing, let me just move this back. That's grown a lot. So if it can just sort of like go in a little bit. I'm clenching my buttocks at the moment. I know you can't see it. I don't want to end up looking like Kim Kardashian. And my legs. Hang on. My legs have never been like that. You know, let me pull this back. My legs have never been like that, and it's scary. Like I say, my legs used to be so thin, and now my legs go like that. They are like tree trunks, and it's horrible. Absolutely horrible. I was at a wedding Saturday in Devon, and the dress that I wore was absolutely amazing. I looked banging in it. I got it from Next. It was a Lipsy dress, and I paid £60 for it, and it was tight, obviously. And I stood there and looked at myself in the mirror. The belly actually wasn't too bad, because it was netting, blue netting, and then it had like what do you call it, a cami underneath. So the belly area didn't look that bad, but my posterior, see where I'm coming from. Sorry about the noise as well. I don't know what's going on out there. I've got the washing machine going off in the kitchen. I've opened the windows, and there's hella noise going on out there. We live next to a train station, and I think that they're doing something next door in the train station. I've got a burst water main across the road from where I live. I drove through that today. There's water coming out from underneath the pavement. I don't know what's going on. It's all going to pot. So yeah. What else is there left to say? I don't know. It's too hot. Again, the weather in Devon on Saturday, we went to a place called Brixham, which is by Torquay. You have to actually go through Torquay to get to it. So you've got sort of like, we went through Torquay, I know I'm going to say this wrong, Paynton? There's a zoo there. I was trying to get me and Ben to go to the zoo, but it was too hot. We came home yesterday. We went on Friday. We came home yesterday. I drove to Torquay in my brum, in my little Peggy. I drove 4.5 hours. Am I mad? But the good thing is, on Friday when we left, I needed to get petrol. So I put 40 quid in, and that gives me a full tank. I've only got a 1.2 Corsa, so that gave me a full tank. Before we left, Ben looked on Google Maps that comes on your phone. So he typed in like where we were and where we were going to. On Google Maps, the time it was saying was 5.5 hours. Stick with me here, people. One of his friends told him about another app to get called, I thought it was called Waz, but apparently it's called Waze, and it's WWAZE. Right? So we've both downloaded it. I've got it on my phone. Ben's got it on his phone. Again, typed in where we were, typed in where we were going. Are you ready for this, people? It cut the journey down by an hour. And it only took us 4 hours 15 on this app, on this new app, compared to Google Maps that told us 5.5 hours. It's called Waze. If anybody's interested and wants a new go-to app like Google Maps, this is the app to get. And it was exactly the same when we came home yesterday. Again, Ben went onto Google Maps, typed in where we were and where we were going, like coming home. Again, it still was on over the 5 hour mark. We went onto Waze or Waz or whatever it's called, and again, it took it down to like 4 hours 5 minutes instead of 5 hours and 25. And I stopped off at Reading Services to go to Costa and get an iced coffee, which they don't do. Starbucks do it, why can't Costa do it? I just wanted an ice cold coffee with ice cubes and some sugar. Again, not good for you, but I wanted one. I was hella tired driving home yesterday. I mean, the fact that I didn't go to bed until 2:30 yesterday morning didn't help. Ben stayed up and came back to the room at 5 because he watched the sunrise with his friend. I watched it from the window in the hotel. But yeah, but the wedding was lovely. It was a good day. It was hot, hella hot. Really, really hot. I mean, I don't know if you can tell. I mean, I'm tanned a little bit, especially down here because it was a low cut dress. My legs aren't brown. For some reason, my legs don't go brown. It's absolutely poor. But anyway, I'm digressing. So, this is happening. This is a thing. I think the Slim and Well group is on at 6:30. 6. Tonight there was 3 sessions, 10:30, 6:30 and 8 o'clock. And if I remember rightly, I think they only last an hour. So Ben can cook the dinner while I'm still there. And then by the time I come home, it should be ready. So yeah, I'm excited to do this. I really, really am. I'm really, really excited. And, you know, I need to do it because I'm in the transition, or I'm in the process of moving jobs. I won't be working for Travis Perkins anymore, where I was constantly sort of on my feet all day, every day. I'm now going somewhere else, and I have an office job, which means I'm going to be sitting on my bum all day, every day. But I've got a cushy little number there, an absolute belter of a job. You know, it's Monday to Friday. It's 7 minutes from my house. 7 minutes, and I'm getting $4,000 more at this new job than Travis. You know, so I would have been stupid, absolutely stupid, to pass it up. So I start there in September. I start on the 3rd of September. I do look absolutely knackered. Oh God, I fell asleep on the sofa last night while watching videos on YouTube, and then I woke up and it was something stupid like 9:20. I woke up and I said to Ben, I'm going to bed, babe. Ben, bless him, was sitting in the car yesterday on the way home from Devon like that, holding his phone, and I could see him. He was sort of going. So I went, tilt your phone sideways. So he tilted his phone sideways. I took it out of his hand and I put it in like the, you know, like when you're driving, you've got the arch with like your 3 dials, so like your speed, your petrol gauge, all that, like them little things there. And I literally took it and I placed it in front of me, and I looked at him. I went, go to sleep. I didn't even say, like, I didn't say it nicely. I just looked at him and went, go to sleep. And he did, and he was asleep for a couple of hours. He woke up, where was we? Can't remember where we were. And then we stopped off at Reading Services, and I got that drink from Costa called a Frostino. It was nice. I drank it within like half hour. I was that thirsty, and that I needed caffeine. I just needed that kick to wake me up, because I'm not gonna lie, I could feel myself going when I was driving. And it's that, you know, you're driving and you're concentrating so much that your eyes just start to close. And I know it's gonna sound bad, but I did sort of like go, it's not good. It's not good. You know, I had the air conditioning on, then that was getting hot, then I opened the window. That was kind of helping, but not a lot. So yeah, but I will keep you posted on this journey. I just, like I say at the beginning of this video, I felt like I needed to document it so that I can come back and look at the progress that I've made, and I want you guys to come on this journey with me. So I'm probably going to end the video here. So, you know, as always, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, push that little notification bell so that you know every time I upload. I'm one of these people, I'm not a daily vlogger. I do it as and when. So if something good is going on in my day, then I will share it, I will video it, I will post it, you know, all that good stuff. If nothing's going on, like I say, I've got a full-time job. I'm not going to you know, like upload myself driving to work, driving home from work. Hey everybody, this is what I do. It's boring as hell. I don't do that. So, you know, but I will be more frequent with these. If you follow me on social media, you know, I've got an Instagram, just type in my name, it comes up. I've got a Facebook, type in my name, it comes up, and all that good stuff. So yeah, hit that notification bell, subscribe, like, all that good stuff, and yeah, let's do this. I'm ready for the journey. I can't wait, and hopefully that will fall off and I will go back to looking like a twiglet. No, that sounded awful, that sounded bad. So yeah, just want to say thank you to everybody that's took the time to watch this video and stay till the end and all that good stuff, and I will probably see you either at the weekend or next week. So until then, it's so what, I can't speak, it's so bad. Until then, much love to your faces, peace out.